Hey guys, welcome on into today's NBA pick video play heading into action for December 7th, 2017. Today's video going to be going over this contest here between the Washington Wizards and the Phoenix Suns. Give our take on who we feel has the better edge against the spread. If you're interested in getting all of our NBA plays, you can access those over at stumpthespread.com. Link down in the video description. Also be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel to continue to get all of our NBA pick video plays. So heading into this one, right now the road team here, the Washington Wizards, coming in as about 7.5 point favorites. Major injury concerns here, John Wall being out, Devin Booker being out. So clearly neither of these teams going to be able to play up to their highest level, with both missing, obviously, Washington, their best player, and probably Phoenix's best player as well, both out of those guard positions. So coming into this one, the Washington Wizards, they've been a really tough team to figure out as of late. With John Wall going down, they've been very up and down. First, they beat the Pistons at home, which was a great result there. Then they got just completely demolished on the road by the Jazz, losing that one by a final of 69 to 116. But after that, they bounced back very well, getting past the Portland Trailblazers on the road by a final of 106 to 92. Now they're heading into their third straight road game during this West Coast trip. Fatigue might be a little bit of an issue. Also, when you're playing shorthanded, that just compounds that factor. But right now on the year, Washington, they're leading the Southeast Division right now in the Eastern Conference, which is looking like one of the weaker divisions right now in basketball. Washington 13-11 overall, about league average or around about at that point on both sides of the ball. 13th in the league in scoring, 11th in total team defense. They actually average less points per game than their opponent, the Phoenix Suns, here today, but obviously their defense ranks quite a bit better than the Suns as well. So Phoenix on the year, they've been a little bit more respectable than I expected out of this group coming into the season. They're 9-17 overall. They're not last place in the Pacific Division, so that's at least something that this young team can continue to build around. Also, I was pretty impressed with what this group was able to do in their last 3 games, which closed out their Eastern Conference road trip. Of course, they were embarrassed by the Pistons on the road to start off that road trip, but then only losing to the Celtics by 5 points on the road, convincingly beating the 76ers on the road by 14 points, and then a competitive matchup against the Toronto Raptors where they did fall in the end by 13 points. But all of those teams are playoff caliber Eastern Conference opponents, and the Suns were very respectable in each of those results. On the year right now, Phoenix 9th in the NBA in scoring average, 30th in total team defense. Clearly their defense needs to improve if they're going to continue to rack up consistent wins throughout the course of the regular season. But something else that we really like about this Phoenix team is they rebound the ball exceptionally well. 5th in the NBA in rebounding, as opposed to the Wizards, who are about league average, 17th in rebounding. If the Suns are going to have any chance at going on to win this one today, they're going to have to dominate the glass, get those second chance scoring opportunities. And in terms of the injury concerns right now, we feel like the loss of John Wall is a bigger deal to Washington than the loss of Devin Booker is to the Phoenix Suns. Sure, the young Booker is an important scoring threat for Phoenix, but they have a wealth of young guys that they love to move in and out, and they should be able to cope with that loss a little bit more than what Washington will be able to do, just given how important that John Wall is to the success of this team overall. So we expect this to be a fairly competitive matchup. This Washington team right now, they've just been so up and down. It's hard to tell exactly where they're at, but they're playing shorthanded. They're going into the third straight road game during this West Coast trip. Those are factors here, certainly. The Suns coming back home after an extended road trip of their own. So we certainly expect this to be a competitive matchup. At the end of the day, we're going to side with the home team here, the home court advantage, and getting the generous 7.5 points as our NBA pick video play. Again, guys, siding with the Phoenix Suns here at home, getting those points. And if you're interested in getting all of our NBA plays, you can access those over at stumpthespread.com. Link down in the video description. And be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping on in. We hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.